playing defense, you're going to have the option to, usually it's middle linebacker or the free safety. So when you're playing middle linebacker, it's going to give you the ability to zone off into the middle and carry some of those coverages out. It's also going to give you the ability to make some reads, get up in the box and be really physical, and maybe on occasion jar some of these passes loose. If you're using the free safety, that gives you the ability to come up and run support. In the spam pitch stuff, you're almost going to have to play safety to be the force. It allows you to play over top and sort of make tackles right at the point of completion, or be the deepest man on the field if you don't trust your AI free safeties to be able to do that. I love to be able to roam back there and keep a ceiling on top of the defense so that I can come over and make the plays myself. And here's another really good example of being able to read a play, come up and just make a forceful play with the safety. My personal preference is when I'm playing my offline franchise or dynasty, I'm usually playing the middle linebacker. It gives me the ability to roam the middle of the field, help control the quarterback in the pocket, and I also like to be able to set up my own stunts and blitzes with the linebackers and the defensive line. I think mainly I play safety simply because of the MPL. You almost have to mandatorily keep a top on your own defense. I think the safety is vital to stop the spam pitch garbage that people run pretty much 50 to 70% of the time, and also gives you the ability to make sure nothing gets over top. In this clip here, we're going to be looking at a six-man pressure look with a cover zero essentially. So usually when you pick a blitz play in maximum, for some reason it brings everybody into the box here. A lot of times what I like to do in my man coverage looks is I will bring up the coverage adjustments right on the D-pad, and it will give you a few options here. You normally want to show blitz. Basically what that's going to do is it's going to bump your players off, and you're going to see now you're going to have head up here on the edges. Your safeties are going to move back where they should be in their two look shell. They're basically like a cover two look, and then you're basically going to maintain your blitzers in the box. So it helps in crowd control with the run game drastically, and it also keeps your safeties from having to get up there in the box and get lost in traffic and do a bunch of things that would basically keep them from running with the man coverage assignments that you want them to run with. Now it's also vital for these man looks that you use the right D-pad pre-snap and then select over top. Now what that's going to do is force your safeties to stay as the deepest part of the field here. All of my corners are staying on top of the receivers, and this leads to a coverage sack. Now it's tough to see how some of this functions, but if I can zoom in here, I just want you to notice how well on top after this audible call these guys are playing, and it gives me time to get there, use a user stunt blitz, and be able to get to the quarterback to make a sack. When you're running something like a cover 2 or 3 and you want a little extra run support in the zone coverages, do the right on the D-pad, and we're going to go base align here. I know it's grayed out there, but it's going to bump your outside players like your linebackers or your slot corners down here at the line of scrimmage, and it's going to give them a chance to help out in some of the run game, especially anything that's going to bleed outside. And if it doesn't run, they're basically going to go and do their coverage assignment right after. Now with these zone calls, you're going to do the same process right on the D-pad, and you're going to outside align your DBs. What that's going to do is force your inside or outside player in a cover 2, 3, 4, whatever, to play the hard flats and the curl flat stuff and carry those routes all the way out. Here we're in a cover 3. You'll see 35 back out of the screen, and my corner is still carrying that outside. Now once he feels that out route come, he's going to sit down in that zone and then attack the ball. This first example is out of a cover 3, so you're going to have outside corner deep, you're going to have nickel corner flats, and a free safety. As you can see him come up and he trails that out route. Now they're both sitting on it, but this is just a good forced throw and play by the defense because of the outside leverage that they're able to get. Now here's a true cover 2. Safety is over top, your corner is in the flats. He's watching the dig route and then peels off for that corner route and is able to get an interception. Using these adjustments, I think, is going to give people far more of the results that they're expecting from these cover 3, cover 2, these type of coverages. I don't want this video to drag on, but just want to share a bunch of tweaks, adjustments that you can make that drastically improve your defense. I've tested this stuff in the Dynasty, the franchise, and especially in MPL mode. It seems to be working as well. So let me know if this helps you guys. If you have any adjustments as well that I didn't cover, share them in the comments below. User, I'm out.